So we'll get started with our show match today. Some another full of exciting Rocket League after we had a wonderful day yesterday. I believe, there we go, we have the two players in. Addressing the elephant in the room to start off with, the first thing you may notice is that Tygo uh, is being called a Bushnell beacon. He actually doesn't know how the tag on, but yes, Tygo has actually transferred to Bushnell University. I believe just due to financial reasons. I'm not sure if he was exactly looking to go to Bushnell, but Bushnell having quite the stellar Rocket League program as well as Oregon. What a bump by Zarma to clear Tygo. This might be all he needs to get goal 1 on the board. Never mind. Didn't save enough boost. Tygo makes a strong counterattack. Oh, Tygo misses out the mark. Uh-oh, that is not exemplary gameplay. Not what we'd expect from these two top-level dogs. Fortunate respawn allows Tygo to snowball right back, but Tygo and Zarma, both these two are quite the strong Rocket League players. Tygo is a graduate from Valley Catholic High School in Beaverton, Oregon. Oh, this might be in. Tygo opens up the series. What a strong flip reset. Well done by Tygo. The Valley Catholic graduate. I actually wish I knew the Valley Catholic mascot. Can't remember off the top of my head. But Tygo was an extremely strong Rocket League player for the University of Oregon, competing in several tournaments for the varsity team, moving in and out of the bench spot. But this is quite the talented superstar here in Tygo. I mean, although I would say Zarma is the Goliath of this match, not saying that David is pretty weak, because this is a very strong David versus Goliath match. But Zarma, I would expect to be the favorite here, noting his amount of time he spent training 1v1s. Tygo is quite the experienced ones player himself. He just hasn't been playing, to my knowledge, competing in 1v1 as much, not playing much ranked, I haven't seen him ever play a show match before, while Zarma has been on the rank grind for a while, competing in ones tournaments, and he is quite the strong ones player. What a great save by Tygo again. Good shot attempt by Zarma. Zarma's car design right here is beautiful. We just have to mention that. It's such a gorgeous car design with the Cobalt 2 Tunicas, the Black Octane. But I mean, this is just an uber talented matchup. Zarma, I believe, is a graduate from Jesuit High School, which is funny enough also from Beaverton. I imagine these guys probably were not a far cry away from each other back in their high school days. To my knowledge, Tygo is a sophomore, going into a business major of some, I think business or finance. Zarma, I actually don't know. I believe he's a junior. I actually don't know how old Zarma is. He might be a sophomore too. I have not really seen too much of Zarma, just had knowledge that this guy's a wonderful player. Tygo might open up with a third on the board. Did Tygo miss? No, Tygo did not miss. That is on the mark. 3-0 lead for Tygo. What a great start for him. Both these then again, like, 15 minutes is not a far. Yeah, I believe if Google is telling me that they're a 10-minute drive away from each other from Valley Catholic to Jesuit. Yeah, oh, Tygo might open up a fourth. That was not a mixed execution by Zarma. He's wanting to catch that to the back corner boost. And Tygo now starts up with an extremely strong lead. This is not what I expected. I mean, I said it earlier, but I think Zarma is probably the class of the field with how much ones experience he has. He might put one on the board here. Tygo not able to catch up to it. Low boost after the kickoff. What a strong kickoff by Zarma. Not much you can do after Zarma burns all of his boosts. Both players burning all their boosts. But it goes so much more in the way of Zarma's favor. Zarma has also changed up his kickoff strategy, already opting to look for a wave dash kickoff. Zarma goes to the flip reset, does not get it over Tygo's head. Not enough power, and Tygo will add on a fifth onto the board. And a very sparky start for Tygo in game 1. We'll no doubt see lots of variants in the kickoff strategies, as we've casted lots of 1v1 show matches on my stream, but this is probably the highest level one show match we'll get and probably one of the most potential strongest set of Oregon players. I mean, Tygo being the veteran of ones himself, despite not playing much recently, and Zarma just being such a high class and caliber. Tygo will open up with a 6 on the board after Zarma makes a quite iffy recovery. Gets a good block off of Tygo, but unfortunately Tygo just clips his card just barely at the end, and he's able to finish his counterattack that he was driving so well down the field. Zarma not very happy about that, yes, clearly. It's probably not the start that Zarma expected. I'm assuming he might be a little bit rattled to not take the lead against his teammate. The fresh Oregon transfer. Tygo, oh, that could have been a great shot, actually. What an attempt by Tygo to skip that in. Zarma now will go back off this corner. He's been so dangerous here in other tournaments he's played in. Tygo will put on his 7 on the board. That is a Brazil. Great attempt by Zarma, but just well blocked by Tygo. I mean, this is just credit to making the smart read. Zarma was not expecting such bravado to come out from Tygo. What a great challenge. And now they complete. The script has been flipped as Tygo will jump back to, with the Brazil. Oh, what? Never mind. Shut on my Zarma. That will be his 2nd on the board. And the one's no lead is safe, and that might be the start of an incredible comeback for Zarma in game 1. Tygo opting to rock the Stocktain today. Wonder if he's using Bacchusmon. I'm pretty sure I've seen Tygo, and Tygo has quite the tasting card design to my memory. Zarma taking his time to flick, forces Tygo to jump. Great challenge by Zarma, sticking with possession. Tygo retreats to the back corner boost, goes off the wall. Zarma, what a challenge off the ceiling. Great block, not able to put it on target. But does not allow Tygo any breathing room to pile on an 8th possibly. And Zarma will now punish. I'm not sure if Tygo missed the boost if it didn't spawn. I was paying lots of close attention to Zarma for him to wrap around so quickly and get back onto this ball. Great hustle by Zarma. What a avoidance of the demo. Not allowing the physical game to start up from Tygo. Oh, right as I say it. Oh, it looks like Zarma actually was so fortunate. Seemed like in the process of being knocked out of the way, Tygo actually caught a piece of it again and saved his own shot. Tygo now grabs the corner boost. Zarma looks for the demo. Tygo drives it back down. Both go race to the back corner boost. Now Zarma takes possession back in the corner. Not much for Tygo to do here other than try to dispossess Zarma here. Zarma tries to get a shot on target. Cleared safely away by Tygo, and this might be his 8th. Grabs a full corner mid boost, I'm sorry. Zarma opts the challenge. Great defensive play, but still getting tripped up all over the place. Looks like we're watching a WWE match right now. Tygo now not enough time to grab the corner boost, able to set up a pinch. Zarma now with full boost control. Possession to the sky. Does not get a powerful flip reset, and Tygo able to scrap away with it. And that might be the end of game 1, and Tygo can put a hard shot on. A 22-second comeback with 5 goals is quite the task to ask of Zarma here. It was fully possible, then again very uncommon for such a huge deficit to be overcome. We will most likely be seeing Tygo jump up to a 1-0 lead in the series. Goes to the flip reset, might be able to put on a stylish goal at the end of this match. Tygo with full boost in the corner, will drive the ball again. We'll head into game 2. And this is not poorly played by Zarma. I mean, maybe a little shaky and not up to his standards, but Tygo played a great, confident game of Rocket League to start off the series. And we will now go into game 2. I'm not sure exactly how well connected these two are with one another. I mean, I know the Bushnell-Oregon connection is pretty strong. I mean, just as close as they were both going to schools in Beaverton. I'm wondering if they're even closer, both going to schools in Eugene now. I mean, Bushnell pretty much hugs some of the. I'm not sure which. I think it might be the baseball or softball stadium of UO, but it does hug right nicely along campus. It really does not feel like going to Bushnell. Feels like you're going to Oregon in some sense, in terms of the environment you're in, where you're still completely surrounded by ducks the whole time. Great challenge by Tygo, slowing that down, waiting for Zarma to make the first move. Zarma now sends the ball back into Tygo, both forced to jump. Tygo can wrap this around, he'll put on his first goal of game 2. What a great demo by Zarma. Now all the time in the world to play with, can do exactly as he pleases. So set up a bounce dribble, receiving the pace to the left. Zarma does not make contact. This will be another counterattack for Tygo. Maybe a nervy start from the veteran as he hands one off nice and softly to his teammate, not even making contact. We've seen better days for Zarma, and he has the full potential to turn this day into another one of those good days. Zarma able to grab the corner boost and almost looks to take a demo on Tygo. Retreating to his back, Zibbo. That's not even that's a bad combination of both names. Where'd the BO come from? As Zarma adds on his first goal of game 2. the greatest flick attempt by Tygo. We haven't seen really either of these players get going all that well. I mean, both these players are incredibly capable, and I would expect this to be one of the flashiest one-show matches we can get. It does not seem like either of the players are too on top of form in terms of individual execution, but Tygo out on a second. What a great recovery off the 50. Strong challenge by Tygo in the back corner. We gotta watch this from his perspective. Never mind, we're watching it from Zarma's instead. Sorry about that bad camera work. Great work by Tygo to put on his second. Tygo, potential to run away with another lead the same way he does. Opposite not flipping the kickoff and let it come to his corner, but he does not beat Zarma to the boost race. This kickoff might backfire on him. Great challenge by Zarma. I mean, this was well played by Tygo to challenge this ball early after seeing that he lost the race to the boost. He really has nothing he can do other than challenge, but Zarma just waits and understands what Tygo has to do and just forces him to make the first move and ends up taking a free 50 off of it. But Tygo has just been absolutely mauling Zarma on the kickoffs, taking possession again. Might be able to score the 5th goal on the board of this game. But Zarma denies it. It looks like he can run away to put this back on the board in his favor. Goes for the bump. Tygo able to evade it. But Zarma able to keep possession of the air to a bump. Tygo now scavenging for boost. Forced to reach up for this again. What a great save by Tygo. Oh my gosh, just puts so much distance to the ball and allows Tygo the chance to even challenge and get so much boost. That save did so much work to give Tygo space to breathe. Tygo comes back onto the ball to take it off, dispossess Zarma again. Now able to run this back to the mid boost and has another offensive drive. Zarma challenges early. Tygo makes a good read though and doesn't allow it to go flying straight to the net. Efficient recovery by Tygo to get back into the ball. Not the greatest touch off the corner. Has to send it back to his corner boost to buy himself time. One of the most annoying spots for a defender to bring it to in 1v1 is you really, I mean, no matter what, I guess the person with possession in the corner is forced to drive it out, you really can't do too much to challenge someone super close to the corner because you run the risk of it just bouncing back off the wall and just challenging and ending up giving your opponent free possession. And speaking of free possession, Tygo denies Zarma's opportunity to free possession and keeps staying close, not giving room for Zarma to breathe. This is so well played by Tygo just to keep staying on the ball, not allowing Zarma to gain distance on him to set up the mechanical plays that we've seen from Zarma. This might be another air dribble bump attempt so well executed by Tygo. Done so much good work to force Zarma to make a move, and the second he claims possession, he makes an incredible air dribble bump attempt that results into his 3rd on the board. And we might see Tygo run away with game 2 as well, if he can keep up this well-executed defense and mechanical offense. Denies the ball away from Zarma. Zarma not thinking able to get a piece of that. Was able to correctly read, he cannot put it on target. Now Zarma forced away on the ground. Opposite rush into the mid boost. Tygo goes to the pinch to deny Zarma away. This could bite Tygo if Zarma's able to get a touch. Not able to. Able to set a far shot on. The boost was just too seducting into the back corner, and Tygo was pulled in, looking to run for his life away from Zarma. And Zarma punishes to tie the game. Much well executed from Zarma to get an understanding of what Tygo's capable of, keeping his eyes on him a lot more. And speaking of that, Tygo rushes a little bit too early, but Zarma just waiting and making sure, watches for Tygo to make this move, touching it exactly just away from the Tygo, putting that ball just only upwards, not anywhere to the side, where Tygo would be waiting to pinch that ball away. Rewarding Zarma with what I think is his first lead of the series. What a great demo by Tygo. This is the same exact situation that Zarma was put in earlier. Now Tygo has all the time to grab boost, set up a drive off the wall, maybe on the ground in this case. He's going to go off the wall. Flick high by Tygo. Zarma forced to keep it away. Pushes to the corner. Tygo able to make another touch. Demoed for his efforts. And now the opportunity for Tygo to keep possession in the back corner results in his death. And now Zarma's chance to drive it back down the field. Although Zarma hands the ball back off to Tygo. Aggressive challenge by Zarma might be able to result into a goal. Goes for Tygo's car again. Now Zarma forced to retreat on low boost. This is a tough spot for Zarma to manage, but he still navigates it well, not allowing Tygo to make contact with his car. Tygo opts the mid boost, doesn't opt to shadow. Gets nice and close to Zarma, just enough to be scary and know that at any point Tygo could pump the brakes and challenge him. Oh, this is not a great touch by Tygo. This might be handed off to Zarma. Zarma could score this if Tygo doesn't get back. Great speed by Tygo. Recovers from his handoff of the ball. Now Tygo will take this ball off the wall. This might be the goal of the day. It will not, as Tygo cannot turn that attempt around. I keep saying Zygo. That's not what I mean to say. A big ground pitch attempt. Zarma opts to fake it and delays every last second, forcing Tygo to make the challenge. Tygo able to get behind the ball. Power shot ripped on straight into Zarma's car. Zarma opts for the squishy save, able to deny it. And one stretch of possession might be all he needs to confirm this game. Tygo now runs to the back corner with all the boosts secured. Zarma going to have to scrap with a small boost. Gets knocked out of the way by Tygo. This might be a 0-second attempt. Opts to the back corner. Tygo rushes it off the wall. Zarma looks to kill it, and Zarma will tie the series. Well fought and disciplined Rock League by Zarma, opting to just take his time and let Tygo, the extremely mechanical ones and twos player, just constantly just drop the ball. Lots of strong attempts by Tygo, but Zarma was just the more patient one and able to challenge at exactly the right times he needed to. Now 1 apiece going into game 3. Not sure if Zarma can hear me, that's why he's saying thanks. Tygo flicks it over Zarma. This might be another on the board. For the 3rd game in a row, Tygo opens up with a lead. Well done by the man rocking the grass boost. But the grass boost was dead already. Had a short phase where every pro was opting to use the grass boost because apparently it was hard to see on lower settings. It seems that when I turned the settings up for the cast, it seems like the grass is very visible. Wonder if we should take a peep at Zarma's perspective what this looks like. Oh, great save by Tygo. And stop getting distracted by the luscious boost choice of Tygo and focus more on his defensive capabilities. Tygo being extra patient, low boost, a little bit confused on why Zarma was trying to rush that ball around. This is well executed earlier in the other back corner for Zarma to just wait, grab that boost. And what a strong challenge by Tygo, so patient. Tygo has learned his lesson from game 2 and is now making Zarma make the first moves. 2-0 lead to start off for the game for Tygo. Then again, that's the 3rd time I'm saying Tygo opening up with a strong lead. Not sure exactly actually in game 2. I'm not sure, did it go 1-all? Did it start off at 1-all in game 2? Did Zarma score immediately after? I think so. I think Zarma made it 1-all immediately after Tygo scored his first goal. Great shot by Zarma. Zarma is not aware, by the way, of the boost counter. He cannot see the fact that Tygo is low boost here, but he probably just knew off of instinct and just the difficult pathing Tygo had to take. I think Tygo cut in a little early, and even with a full boost canister, at that point was not able to do much. Zarma now with a kickoff win. We haven't been seeing that too often in the series. Now he'll look to take it off the wall. So that's how the flip reset goes early. Tygo able to scrap a piece of it. I don't think Zarma's touch was on target necessarily either way. But still a great benefit for Tygo to just catch a little piece to shred the ball further than Zarma was expecting it to go. Zarma now on the counter attack. Looks to set the dribble. Does not get it by. Strong challenge by Tygo. Now Zarma forced to retreat back to the mid boost. Tygo, you can see it every time we dive into Tygo's perspective, where you can see how much he's moving his right stick. He's trying to spot where Zarma's going at all times, making sure he does not let him out of his sight. Great air dribble bump attempt by Zarma. It looked like Tygo could have gone under the ball and get this over, but Zarma made such a good adjustment in the air, just getting right where he needed to make sure that Tygo had no chance of saving this. Well executed air dribble bump by Zarma. The telltale sign of the straight air dribble. The indicator of an air dribble bump. Tygo, this is an uncommon kickoff strat by Zarma to opt to go for the back corner, to stay where he is and let the ball come to him. And then Tygo did bite down hard and just try to rip the ball in as if it was a normal kickoff. Did not spot Zarma was taking his time. Zarma able to get the ball around. Oh, great patience by Zarma. Great shot. Tygo trying to stick around and just cover the options that Zarma had, but he wasn't expecting him to wait and not let that ball bounce up the corner. I think that was what Tygo bought in on, was that ball bouncing off or Zarma making a touch when it came off the corner. But Zarma left it alone and let it get one more bounce before he took his shot. Tygo now adjusting on kickoffs. I believe we just saw a wave dash kickoff from him. Oh, Zarma rushes this. Tygo able to get a touch though. Seems like that missed touch might actually benefit Zarma as he now takes all of the quarter boost. Now Tygo forced to run on fumes to keep this ball close. What great effort by Tygo. He was on absolutely no boost, and he still did not back off and forced himself to close the space with Zarma, and it resulted in a goal and to tie the game. What an incredible effort. The discipline just to stick around and stay close and not leave the play. I mean, I'm not sure how much 1v1 Tygo has been playing, but he's clearly not lost any of his tricks. Still playing such an aggressive and in-your-face defense. Seems like he's just as aggressive anytime he doesn't have the ball as when he has it. Tygo now might opt for the power shot here and instead to cut it low. Zarma makes a great touch away. He'll just flop away with the ball. Now Zarma sets up another aerial attack. Gets the reset. Tygo did not fully bite down on Zarma switching the air. I think he'd be challenged a little bit more intensity. Watching this from, oh, we can't cycle this perspective. Oh, why does the camera keep switching over? That's not funny. Come on, camera. Why are we doing that? Let me turn this off, actually. I think I can turn this off from here. I have no idea if you guys can see this. Uh-oh, this is really scuffed. Uh-oh. Let's turn this off. Oh, you guys can see all this. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. That might be able to make the camera work a little bit smoother. I think we can actually cycle through player perspectives without Baka's mod automatically toggling it back to someone's perspective in the replay. Possession for Tygo again. Hard touch. Wonder what made him make that kind of a touch. Actually was not spotting what he was doing. Zarma now able to rush into the corner. Now a 5-3 lead for Zarma. The momentum has shifted back into his favor, and Tygo is now running into a drought. Scoring 3 goals. I believe there were 3 goals the last game. Now scoring 3 here. Not able to have the same offensive success as he was in the first 2 games. Oh, almost a great fake attempt by Zarma. What a great read by Tygo to not let that go through. And Zarma will now add on his 6th. And will pile on his lead with 1:33 to go. Tygo now getting back in the shape of winning his kickoffs. Opts maybe the flick, the air dribble, you never know. Generally, the straight air dribble is one of the telltale signs of an air dribble, but it seemed like Tygo was actually aiming for that. Oh, Tygo not expecting the power shot. You can see the way he flinched backwards, having to backflip to adjust for the fact that Zarma shot the ball hard. Oh, a great shot by Tygo. It seems like Zarma came along a little bit too far, trying to get the mid boost at the same time. It didn't turn in enough to account for the fact that the full right side of the net was open. Tygo seems like he looked to ditch the ball too and go for an aerial bump just in case he wasn't able to get all the way through. Well played by Tygo to punish Zarma for leaving the left side of the net wide open. And Tygo, oh, this is a little bit of a blunder from Tygo. Probably could have taken this much earlier, but instead he turns it into a zone net. This is not too dangerous. I'll skip the replays and don't have to watch that again. A little panic. Misses execution, and Zarma will add on another 50. And it looks like he has all the momentum. And with a minute to go, Tygo has now a 4-goal deficit to overcome. And Zarma didn't make too much groundwork on that in the first game. I wonder if Tygo will have any more success than his compatriot. And what a great kickoff actually to start off with by Tygo. Zarma, what happened here for Zarma? We gotta watch this again. What made Zarma take this kickoff in such a manner? It seemed like he tried to rip it off his back corner. That's just a strategy in ones where I think what Zarma was attempting to do was have that ball rip off the back corner and have it bounce off the wall really hard for it to come back to the midfield. I think that might have been what Zarma was attempting, but did not have any fruition. And Tygo was able to close the lead down to 3. Tygo makes a bit of an aggressive touch. Like maybe he didn't realize how far Zarma was backing off. Zarma goes for the 360 spin. Oh, what a shot! Oh, what a deception played by Zarma. Oh, that was so smooth to watch this. Realize just how far Tygo's back. He just does a little spin-a-roni and punishes it with the right side. What an incredible shot by Zarma. That might be just enough to bury this game 2, or game 3 actually. Tygo makes a great defensive touch, maybe able to pile on another goal. Maybe able to narrow that lead back to the 3. Oh, Tygo's missed it. Able to recover though, not an issue. This has been quite an entertaining game 3. It really seems like the gears have turned on for both players. And both have shown a gear that we haven't seen from either of them in games 1 and 2. As both players racking up all of their one's skills. Seems like there's so much well-played defense and well-played offense from these guys. So much awareness of one another. Tygo seems to opt for the same kickoff shot that did not benefit Zarma earlier. That got him scored on to get Tygo a 6. How did Zarma get this one around? We gotta watch that again. Spot from the director cam, maybe. Tygo knocks it back out a little bit, and Zarma able to pick it up again. And add his 11th onto the board. That's high-scoring ones game. Full of action. Tygo may be adding on a 7th if possible. I can't count. I was about to say 6th. As Zarma now goes to the air dribble, maybe to add on a 12 and end the game strong. Nope, Tygo might deny it. Tygo might get another touch too. Oh, Zarma saves his own shot. Okay, we will stick to 11 to 6 scoreline as Zarma keeps the ball up. Let's keep this ball up for a while. Let's do it. Let's keep it up. Let's not save it. Let's keep this up for a while. Come on, boys. Aw, boring. Zarma opts to kill the ball, and we'll go into game 4 with a 2-1 lead for Zarma. A definite adaptation made to handle the mechanical potential of Tygo. A little bit shut down on both ends. And you can kind of see the way Tygo plays his defense, or his defense in his stat card, where you can see 4 saves made, and I guess he did concede a lot of goals, but Tygo just likes to play so close that sometimes the times where he's actually in reality saving the offensive drive, he's saving at such an early point where it doesn't even count as a save. Watch the car spin out a little bit as whenever you ready up the if you're wondering what happens in the background, it just replays a game. But when how do I say this? When all players ready up and it transitions to the next game, it just holds all the last players' input they were holding at the time. So everybody just kind of spins out and flies some random direction. Looks kind of silly while you're in that 3 seconds of waiting for the game to hop over to the next game. Tygo now with low boost, can't really cut this around. Zarma able to make the defensive clear. Now buys himself some possession to work with. Takes the sky again, which has worked so well for him this whole series. Goes for another flip reset, but came too far back. And you can even see the attention to detail from Tygo. I mean, he's making a defensive stop, but he's looking behind him as he's driving the ball forward to the spot where Zarma's going to turn into. The game sense and the IQ, both very high from these two. Tygo drives the ball out again. Opts to make a powerful touch, forcing Zarma to clear this ball. It really wasn't too much he could have done. Zarma didn't want to try his luck defending, or trying to get a goal by Tygo on full boost with the aggressive defense he's been playing, punishing that low Zarma when he's on low boost. Oh, this might be another great goal by Zarma. Tygo denies it. Tygo goes hot pursuit for that back corner boost. Both players on the team. Oh, this might have been too much of a stretch for Zarma. Seems like Zarma just thought at first about boost, realizing that he was beat to that back corner by Tygo. Tygo just cuts us so fast around and punishes Zarma for his greed for the back corner boost. And we will open up with probably the latest goal we've had the whole series. A lot more dialed down in the rate we've been getting goals at compared to that extremely entertaining game 3 we just had. Zarma looks to cut the ball around Tygo, does not get that to happen. But now he has all the time in the world to put on the backboard. Tygo looks like he... Oh, I thought Tygo was challenging early. I'm delusional. Don't count me. Maybe I need some glasses. Who knows? Oh, Zarma tried to cut around thinking that Tygo wasn't going to get that last touch. And ends up just diving back into his corner. And now Zarma forced to make a tough touch, or in that case, a really brave fake challenge. That was funny. We just watched Zarma just dart around the ball at least 3 times before finally deciding to bite down. And a great demo evasion, too. Just so aware of all of Tygo's movements. Although Zarma's not going to... Oh, now he gets the move on the board. It's like he's become so dialed in all of Tygo's movements. And has really learned the nook and crannies of his playstyle. There's lots of things you can hide from, but Zarma's eyes are not one of them. As Tygo will now lead the ball up again. Goes off the ceiling. This might be a great goal by Tygo. Opposite fake it to the ground. Maybe goes for the defender. That was a great attempt by Tygo to try to get something fancy going. Opposite stay nice and close to Zarma again. Just the confidence from Tygo is just unspeakable. Just sitting nice and close to Zarma every time. Maybe left a little bit at the end, but it just seems like he just does not want to give Zarma a second to breathe. That might punish him in this instance, as Zarma will put on another on the board and take a late lead. I mean, this is such a stark difference from the first game of the series. I mean, we went from having, I don't know what we got at halftime. I'm pretty sure Zarma jumped up to a pretty big lead at halftime. And now we are at 3 goals past it. Oh, double reset potential. Musty flick, fakes it out. Zarma goes to the late flick. That was so hard to challenge for Tygo. I mean, he was on 12 boosts that he had to use simply to adjust into position. Completely caught off guard by what Zarma was intending to do. Never fully commits to his challenge. An early challenge probably would have benefited Tygo there. Seems like Zarma has struck a nerve with his confident challenges and such patient challenges that Tygo now seems a little bit more unwilling to give Zarma the same sense of disrespect in a way, and not really the best of wording from the not willing to give Zarma any space. Zarma, oh, questions going on. He does commit to the ceiling. Tygo does not drag this ball very far though. Tygo ends up using a lot of boost and not make too much progress on the field. Able to keep possession. Powerful shot. Zarma clears it away. Tygo now backwards. Ooh, he's probably not going to get around this. He actually does. What great recovery mechanics by Tygo. And great read to get this ball off of Zarma. Now Zarma circles back onto the ball. Might be able to score another one here. Up to the low 50. Tygo now rushes his ball back off the wall, off the ceiling. If he does not go for the reset, what can he do here? He has the reset. Oh, he does get the reset. This is so well played. It's just a match of chess every time they take this off the wall. Neither player willing to fully commit to something all in. And they just keep waiting for their opponent to bite. It seems like the confidence has dialed down from both these players on their individual plays because they're so well aware of the fact that they know how to challenge one another. Zarma just getting dribbled all across the field. Ends up getting some momentum though. Tygo not able to get a touch on them. Zarma has a reset. This is dangerous. Not able to put it on target. Tygo now just needs to get one on the board. What a great demo. That will get his third goal on the board. And Tygo has the opportunity to push this to 5 and the capability to win this in 5 as well. Well done demo. As Tygo has done a great job to close the 2-goal deficit Zarma put on. Zarma rushes to the back corner now. Looks to take this around. Goes for the reset. What a great challenge by Tygo. Zarma now opting to retreat to the mid boost. Takes it high. Tygo waiting. Oh, my Discord notifications are on. That does not sound very nice for you guys. We'll turn that off if we go into game 5. Oh, awkward recovery. That might be punished by Tygo. Ooh, what was Zarma doing? Zarma caught a little bit lackluster. I can't even tell what Zarma was seeking to do. Tygo wastes all the time he can get, giving Zarma as little time to recover as possible. You can't even see what happened in the replay. I think Zarma tried to recover off of something, maybe trying to get onto a better angle of the ball. He ended up just completely fumbling it. That was a questionable kickoff for Tygo, though. Ends up bouncing in a somewhat favorable position. But now with 7 boosts, Tygo has to keep possession of the ball. Nice early challenge. Might be just enough to bring it to 5. Opts to go for the mid boost. Zarma's pinch does not go anywhere. And Tygo able to let this ball die at 0 seconds. And we will go to game 5. What incredible performance these two players. Nothing short of entertaining. You know, I wish I could watch that replay back right now and just see what happened to Zarma in that for Tygo's 4th goal. You know, really making Tygo work for every goal he scored in this game, except for that last one. Wonder where it all went wrong for the Bushnell veteran in a sense. I'm not even sure if these guys might both be sophomores. I actually do not know what year Zarma is in college. I'm guessing he's either a sophomore or a junior. And we will now open up game 5 of the series, going the distance. And shortly after this series, by the way, we will transition straight into a viewing party, if you get this all going in time, of University of Oregon playing the Borregos, MTY. Probably the top Mexican collegiate team in history, and Oregon can see they can continue their momentum, beating the likes of taking Maryville to Game 5, almost beating what is essentially a college team of pro players, and also the likes of Oklahoma Christian, which is one of the more powerhouse schools in the Western Conference. Oregon very well looking like they might be one of the best teams in the West Conference, capable of taking out a national title. Zarma with a flip in the back corner. Enough of talking about Oregon. Zarma's back in the game, as Tygo will still end up countering. Tygo's missed this. Oh no, what? Oh no, that was a fumble by Tygo. Game 5 nerves. That was quite the blunder that Zarma will punish, and Zarma will get his slippery set goal that he went for the he attempted earlier in this game. Tygo's sure not going to be happy about that. He's going to be kicking himself if he ends up losing this Game 5 at a 1-goal margin. Seeking for the flick all the time in the world. What a strong flick by Tygo. So much power. Seems almost helpless for Zarma the second he loses kickoff. Maybe had a chance to cut Zarma early, but this just puts so much power on the ball. Well done by Tygo. And we are now at 1-1 with 4 minutes to go. Well, with a little bit of change, a little bit less than that, 1 second away. What a powerful shot by Tygo. Looks to rush it, maybe looking to place it far to the right side. Zarma was able to make a comfortable save. Tygo being really aggressive here in the back corner. Allows Zarma to grab oh wow, what? Oh my goodness. Tygo grabs his ball so early, just really not letting Zarma set anything up. Every time I think Zarma's going to have a stretch of possession, Tygo just jumps back into Zarma's face. I mean, despite the fact he probably knew Zarma had low boost. He only had half a tank, which is, I mean, then again, for a once player, you can do anything with that. As Zarma punches and adds on to 2. I mean, the challenge game from Tygo is just so ferocious. That was not a well-executed play from Tygo right there. Tygo's not going to be too happy with the goals he's conceded, as both opportunities he's had easy opportunities to clear this away. Now it's to the back corner. Now Zarma getting dribbled across the field. Tygo now with an offensive drive. So much mechanical capability. Can Tygo harness it? He cannot. In this instance, Zarma might be able to pile on a 3rd goal in Game 5. Cuts it off the wall, goes to the quick touch, does not get it off. Oh, that was probably if he had it down low on the crossbar. I actually don't even know if Tygo would have been able to make the save or not. But now Tygo is in almost an impossible position with no boost. Demo by Zarma. That is just nightmare fuel for Tygo. There was just so little he could do after Zarma managed to claim the corner. And Tygo stuck with no boost. And Zarma adds on his 3rd in Game 5. Powerful shot, cleared away to the right side. Tygo probably not needing to unleash that shot so fast. He'll make another nice cut around the wall. Able to, oh, what a great touch by Zarma. Zarma now taking something from Tygo's textbook, challenging early, and also another thing taken from Tygo's textbook, missing a wide open net. Tygo now waiting nice and close. May have used his boost, but able to retreat to the mid boost. Oh my goodness, I thought that was on target for a moment. That had a little bit more power and slightly angled more to the right side of the net. That would have been a Cuxer pinch to pile in a lead for Zarma. That would have probably been a very hard thing to mentally recover from. And what a great save by Zarma, coming off the ceiling of his own net to pile on his 4th. It's just been so hard for momentum to get going. I mean, even though Tygo did win last game, Tygo was not able to put too many goals on the board. I'm pretty sure Tygo in the last 2 games has put on 3 and 4 goals total. Zarma definitely has the defense figured out. And the offense is now taking care of itself, as Zarma might punish another mistake. Tygo ends up with low corner boost, forced to make touches away. As Tygo retreats to the mid boost. Another early challenge. Oh, what confidence by Tygo. Such a great read, understanding the fact that Zarma is almost certainly going to go off the wall. I mean, that was just a telltale sign that Tygo has learnt that Zarma really does not like taking it to the ground in that instance, is not too aware of a defender coming crashing down on him that fast. The confident challenge breathes in life for Tygo to come back maybe with a win in this game 5. Zarma makes it clear overhead and will add on another though. Great read by Zarma, selling all the time just to waste the amount of time that Tygo has to come back in this game 5. Now with a little bit less than a minute and a half to go. Oh my gosh, that was such a well done trip. Tygo able to grab the mid boost, able to deny this ball away, able to make the save too. And allowing Zarma to take possession. Oh, this is not well executed by Tygo. Looked like he was really trying to set up something risky and dangerous to pile on a goal quick. But he did not execute it all too well. I wonder what he was going for. I mean, the bag of tricks for Tygo is unlimited. But also the defensive reading capabilities from Zarma is also just too high. If you're going to make a mistake against Zarma, it will get punished. Tygo kicks the ball around high. What a great shot to realize that Zarma really couldn't do much here. And wins the race to the mid boost, and now Zarma forced to have to grab only one pad to work with. And places the ball high, it's pretty much going in. I mean, great read by Tygo to understand that if he sends that ball nice and high in the net, no matter where he puts it, that is a nightmare fuel-inducing save for Zarma. Tygo strong drive down the middle. Zarma just getting the dribble off of Tygo. I cannot believe he stuck away with possession. And Zarma just taking his teammate out for a little spin. And now walks away with possession. With 40 seconds to go with an offensive drive, this could bury it. And Zarma does not put it on target, but sends Tygo out of the way. He might still be able to pile another goal here. Great recovery by Tygo. But it is looking dire with 3 goals in 30 seconds. Back in the corner with no boost. Tygo has no way to get out. And that will... Oh, that looks like that's why I do it. Tygo has to go to mid boost, make another early challenge here. He's forced to go, and Zarma knows it. He might actually make a successful challenge if Zarma fumbles it, and Zarma will not fumble it. And this will almost certainly be a Game 5 win for Zarma. And that looks like that will be series. Extremely well played from these two. But Zarma, the longer stay at Bushnell, well, maybe unless 2 goals go in within 2 seconds, but it almost seems like certainly Zarma will take the series away. A strong kickoff in favor will bury the game, and that will certainly be game as we hit 0 seconds. Zarma will take a nail-biting series against his teammate.